our Associated Student President, Parker Jean, and it's my pleasure to introduce him today. Thank you.
Thank you everybody for being here, and it's funny because I tend to get a lot of recognition, but I always tell people that I wouldn't get any recognition if it weren't for the rest of my board and also my commissioners. So raise your hand, my commissioners, and then the rest of the board. And then also we have the previous student body president, who I learned a lot, and I probably wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him too. And it's funny because I need to extend thanks to the students at large, because for events like this, money doesn't just come out of thin air. You know, everybody who paid the fee, it's thanks to you guys. So I want to thank you guys for paying the fee. Some of you guys don't know. It's a little marketing routine, but I'm only in here for a year and a half more. And I also want to thank you for being environmentalists. And some of you may have not come to that realization that you're an environmentalist, but I'm here to say that if you breathe the air, if you're drinking clean water, and if you need to eat food, if you're a human or some type of life form on this planet, you are an environmentalist, or need to be, or at least need to protect those critical resources. And it's funny because I think that we've narrowed it down where everybody, or at least I have, where everybody's an environmentalist, except you're either a lazy environmentalist or you're a proactive environmentalist. So for all you lazy environmentalists, it's time to step it up. So in looking at the two predominant theories of environmentalism, you could break it down to two approaches. You have the reformist and the radicals. And I don't really like pigeonholing people, but since we're, I took Professor Hoifer's class, so if any of you guys know Professor Hoifer, he gets you really technical. Basically, we have, it's an honor today because we have two of the I guess you could argue the main theories. You know, on one hand we have Mark Gold, who he's helped implement the Sustainability Bill of Rights. And this would be a way to reform the system that is arguably broken as we speak. On the other hand, we have Ron Finley, who's coming from a grassroots radical approach. And it's funny though, we consider gardening radical now. Can you tell your 70-year-old grandma that what she's doing is radical next time you see her gardening? But it's really great to have two sides of the spectrum today, and just really think critically about you know, maybe where you stand, because there's an approach for everybody to this issue. Once again, you guys are all environmentalists, so it's really time to come together, and everybody needs to find their unique approach to how we're going to solve these environmental issues. Without further ado, we'll introduce Mark Gold, and he's a professor at UCLA, and as I said, he's the author, co-author, or one of the authors, whatever he'll tell you, of the Sustainability Bill of Rights.